Alright, can we talk about the Memphis Grizzlies for a second? Because honestly, they are looking like a very strong team. And right now, I honestly would pick them to make a deep playoff push, like a very deep one. I'm not saying make the finals, but I like where this team is heading because they are a very young team. And honestly, I really wouldn't be talking about them if they didn't remind me of a couple teams. The first team I really think they remind me of, I mean, in an NFL comparison, the Cincinnati Bengals. They just made the Super Bowl.
Pass. Caught. Got it. Touchdown.
And for a team that no one thought they would. They're a young team. They have a young core of guys that still haven't really reached their potential or their peak, but still are showing very good qualities as a professional and in their sport. That's what the Grizzlies are. I don't think we've seen peak Ja Morant yet. I think there's a lot more. Desmond Bane is a very good player, a really good 3-and-D guy. Dylan Brooks, when healthy, has done really well. Jaren Jackson Jr., I know his efficiency isn't great, but he's still like a very good lockdown paint defender. But look, I honestly, as a Heat fan, I don't know why I'm talking about the Memphis Grizzlies, but it's just honestly, they're doing really well. They're, I think, one of the more surprising teams in the NBA because they were the 9th seed last year, made it into the playoffs because of the play-in tournament after beating the Warriors. Now they look solid. Like honestly, they might be better than the grit and grind Memphis Grizzlies that we saw back in 2011 to 2014, 2015. You know, with Zach Randolph, Marc Gasol, Mike Conley, Rudy Gay, just to name a few, Tony Allen, you know, those guys. That group of guys could be less in comparison in terms of quality compared to what the Grizzlies have now. Because this is an exciting young core. They play fast. They can shoot the ball. And what's so great about it is because Ja Morant, a lot of people are comparing him to Derrick Rose, which is true, which hopefully he doesn't suffer the same fate as Derrick Rose besides winning an MVP, because I think he should be an MVP conversation, either not now, but next year or two. He should, if he's putting up the same number of productions or taking it up to another level, 100% should be in that conversation for MVP. But what he's done in terms of putting his game to another level, yeah, I think he's shooting 33% from 3, and he's a bit more he's a slasher. I mean, the guy is a shifty player, and what's so great about this Memphis Grizzlies team is that they have shooters around him. I mean, look, it would have been great if they kept Valanciunas, but Steven Adams is another worthy piece.
Getting into it on the floor.
Kyle Anderson is another great guy that they have. They have shooters around Ja Morant, and this is something similar to what the Bulls set up in when they had Derrick Rose. Carlos Boozer can stretch the floor. Joakim Noah was an interior menace just like Steven Adams is.
I mean, I never heard anybody say I'm going to Cleveland on vacation.
You know, they have Luau, the Luau Deng, you can compare him to Desmond Bane or Zaire Williamson, what they can turn him into. Or Zaire Williamson, I don't know why I said Xavier. Zaire Williamson, Xavier, because it's Xavier Tillman, that's why. Getting them mixed up. I mean, and then Jimmy Butler, you can maybe look, I'm not trying to make the comparisons, but I'm saying it's almost like for like how they're set up, and they're doing almost the same as what Chicago did, which is be a very competitive team in their conference. Right now, they're sitting at 3rd. They're 2 games behind the Warriors going into the All-Star break. By the way, I'm recording this on Tuesday, right before All-Star break. This team looks really nasty. They're also 2.5 games above the Jazz on that 4th spot. So they're honestly sitting in a comfortable position right now to either push forward if the Warriors slip a little, or to maintain that 3rd spot. And honestly, they could be one of those teams that we say in the playoffs is possibly a tough out, because if the playoffs started right now, they are going to be playing the Nuggets. And then next round, it would be the winner of the Warriors and Timberwolves. The Warriors, right? If they possibly bounce the Warriors out in the 2nd round, or if they lose in the 2nd round, that would be a tough out because this team has played so well. But anyways, I just want to make this quick video because honestly, I just wanted to talk about the Grizzlies. I don't know why. They're one of the more exciting teams. They're one of the more exciting teams, and honestly, I haven't been able to watch them as of late. I really only have been able to watch them when they play the Miami Heat, because that's, the the team I support. So I've only been able to watch them, but I've been able to pick up on analysis and watch some of the highlights. And honestly, this team's exciting. They have great depth around John Morant and shooters that honestly I think could take it up to another level if they start developing their players correctly. If John Morant can turn into a 35, 36, 37% three-point shooter, I think this is game over. I think the Grizzlies could be one of those teams that we talk about as a potential title contenders 2-3 years from now. That's how well they're doing, and honestly, I think they're going to be one of those teams that we talk about as not a future dynasty, but at least a team that we can consider as a title contender out west, especially how weak the West is looking right now. They're very top heavy, and the bottom is just not great. But anyways, that is it for me. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Again, I don't know why. I don't know why I'm so infatuated with the Grizzlies right now. I just am. They just are an exciting team. I just wanted to make this quick video. Anyways, if you agree with me, let me know in the comment section down below. Let me know what your opinions are. And yeah, thank you guys so much. Take it easy. Have a good one, and peace.